What's up, you guys? This is Adam Gillespie with Rancid and Sweaty Cavs coming at you with yet another video. And this one's going to be regarding Elon Musk and his take on advertisers trying to pull their money from Twitter because he's allowing people of all different political views and voices to voice their opinions on the platform. And the reason why it is they're going after him because of this is twofold. One, because they don't like when the opposing viewpoints have the ability to have their voices heard. And those voices, as small as they may be, are actually starting to pick up traction, are actually starting to gain some level of proficiency in terms of how well they're being able to be heard by audiences all around. And the second reason is because their arguments always fall and always fail when presented with equal opportunity of dialogue. The second that you allow for individuals to share their opinions and share worldviews on an equal playing field is the second that most liberal and leftist ideology falls on its face because it's so absurd and so wrong. And because of that, several advertisers that were once advertising all the time on Twitter have hence pulled their advertisements. And this was Elon Musk's response to that.
There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go yourself.
But
go yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob.
So, you see there at the end he says Bob. He's referring to Bob Iger specifically. Bob Iger, of course, is the guy who's heading up Disney. And we all know that Disney has had a really rough go of it recently with their whole spat against Florida not too long ago, and their absolute despise of everything and anything good and making decent films. It seems as though Bob Iger, not liking Elon Musk and the Twitter platform /X, as it's called now, has bled over into this issue that has been arising within advertisers pulling their money from Twitter. And Elon Musk is telling every advertiser out there who's threatening to pull their money from Twitter that they can go F themselves, as he said. Now, of course, it was bleeped out, and I'm glad they did that because I still would like to keep this a family-friendly channel. However, I do want to stress how absolutely important it is that Elon Musk is taking this stance because he's going against every liberal media outlet out there. He's saying, I'm going to provide equal opportunity of dialogue, regardless of what I think is right or wrong, because that's what is supposed to be done in the media square, in the town square that is a social media platform, and in accordance with the First Amendment, the freedom of speech. There's a reason why it was the First Amendment to begin with. I can get into that, but I want to keep this video relatively short. One of the most awesome things that happened with Elon Musk versus these other major mainstream media outlets is that he actually put a poll up on Twitter asking people on Twitter to vote if they wanted Alex Jones back. Now, for those of you who know what I'm going to say about this, it's quite the impressive move by Elon Musk because Alex Jones has been kicked off of every single major media platform. He has been dethrottled. He's been throttled. He's been tossed off of every single major media outlet. He has been unable to host his show on a consistent website for an impressively long amount of time, and he was thrown out of all these major mainstream social media outlets all at once. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Google kicked him off of the internet. His ability to make money completely threw him out the window because he's a conspiracy theorist. And a lot of his conspiracies have actually just come true. A lot of his conspiracies that people would say, that's fake, have come true. And it's not because he's a major conspiracy theorist who throws out a billion things and he gets some right. No, what happens is he's able to read what people are saying on the news. And he's able to see the lies behind it. So a lot of his accusations have come true. He predicted the Ukraine versus Russia war before it ever happened because he paid attention to what was going on in geopolitics. But he was throttled from being able to make money online with the way that he'd been making money online for the last decade or so, and tossed aside. And Elon Musk decided, you know what? It's not right that a guy who is sharing his opinions, his thoughts, and his political beliefs was thrown out because he wasn't inciting people to violence. What he was doing was he was spreading his thoughts and his beliefs on a topic to people who were willing to listen to him. And he was throttled and shadow banned and just straight up banned from the internet itself for a long time. And the only major mainstream conservative outlet that I can think of that hosted Alex Jones was the Louder with Crowder show. And now Twitter is doing the same thing that Steven Crowder was willing to do for Alex, except in an even greater degree by giving him his place on Twitter back when he was previously banned from it, never allowed to use it ever again. That is an incredible move, and it's clearly gotten into the pants and into the heads of a lot of leftist mainstream media outlets, including a major company like Disney, who is just bleeding money right now because of their political decisions. And it is awesome to see. And I say kudos to Elon Musk because he's been willing to do what no other mainstream social media outlet owner or outlet in general is willing to do, and that is give people an equal playing field. And that's just awesome. When you have an equal playing field, good tends to come out on top. When you don't, well, good still comes out on top, but it's a lot more difficult. That being said, I'm going to do what I normally do at the end of these videos and say that I hope you guys have a great day and a great rest of the week.